Hey everybody, this is Shawn Powell. I wanted to take a few minutes and I'm going to talk about something very important. Most of the content I put on my timeline, my business timeline, it's not my family and friends timeline, this is one I use just for business, is usually things that I've learned by applying action that I'm talking to someone who's got a question or has brought something up and I acknowledge it. There's a flag that pops up right here saying, I need to go ahead and tell this guy what he needs to know. And I'm not saying it about one particular person. I'm just saying, that's what a lot of my content is. And often when I'm done, things that we take for granted when you're applying action all the time and you learn, it's just one of those things. It's like on a shelf sitting in your brain somewhere, and you don't necessarily bring it out all the time. But once I see it needs to be brought out, not just for this one person or that person, maybe for many people, to just get it in their mindset that maybe that's what they need, and to be thinking about. So that's what a lot of my content is. So a lot of y'all, if you want to know how to write good content or the content you need to be putting on your timelines, in my opinion, just by applying action, y'all, and learning, you're going to have so much stuff that you can tell people. Now, with that being said, I don't want to make it real long because I could talk about all sorts of things, that's for sure. Okay, let me show you this right here. Your business will be built by strangers. Now, I know some of y'all are going to fight that. I know it. I know it, and that's why I'm going to mention it. It's some of y'all already know the answer, but you're still going to fight it. Okay? Out of all my businesses, out of tens, thousands. I don't even know how many people I've really truly leads and people I've had in my businesses. I've got quite a few people. You know how many family and friends I've got? Family, none. None. Friends that I personally know, well, some that I just by luck that I found out later after they got in that I knew who there were. I've got a couple of those. We have somebody that's acquaintance that we know. Sometimes I got people out of state that who know some of the people I know. So it's pretty cool. I get phone calls sometimes like that. Recently, as a matter of fact. But people that I personally know, say I hung around before I actually got in online business, I can only think of two people. What does that tell you? That your business will be built by strangers. And if you rely on the family and friends that you know now and the people that you know from your workplace, and I know you're excited, y'all. I understand. You found something and you're at work and you're like, man, I got 50 hours stuck here. I sure wish I could be building my business. I'm going to talk to somebody here. There's nothing wrong with that. But I'm going to tell you, requiring a family and friends to do your business is going to be a disappointment for you. Because at the beginning, you're going to be really excited. You're going to be hyped up about this business you want to do. And what's going to happen is you are going to talk to these people. And let's say if your family and friends, they appreciate you. They love you. They want to help you. And you're seeing something and you're excited about something that they don't see. They don't get it. They don't understand it. So what's the first thing that's going to happen to them is they're going to try to protect you by the best they can because you're talking to them and they want to give you advice at the best of their ability to help you. Okay. Here's the problem, y'all. Observe the masses and do the opposite. Now, unless your friend or family member has got exactly what you want, then I would not listen to them. Okay. And I know that's hard for some of y'all. But you just got to go ahead, and whatever, if you're catching crap from your loved ones or something like that, you're just going to have to smile and don't say anything to them. That just means that they should build up something inside of you. Say, you know what, I'm going to blow the hell out of this business and they're going to see what I'm talking about. They don't see it. They don't get it. Do not rely on your rich uncle that you keep saying, man, you know what, if I could just get him in, oh my, he would kill it. He would do it awesome. That my business, it would change everything. Well, if your rich uncle is really that sharp in the first place, let me tell you what you need to do. He's going to be sharp enough to know that you should be out there building your business right from the get-go. You should be excited in the way that you're excited that if you get Uncle Jimmy in, well, you should be excited with that with all the strangers that you have. And before long, Uncle Jimmy is going to notice the changes about you. You ain't going to have to ask. If Uncle Jimmy's that sharp, he's going to see those things about you in the first place. The best way to get family and friends is to keep your mouth shut. Go do exactly what you need to do to build your business, because these other people that you're going to meet, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and tell you, they are going to wind up one day being extremely valuable. Okay? Just to give you some idea. Now, I'm not putting down my other account because I don't really ever get over there, but those are real family and friends. I get so many more comments here on this account, and I get so many more birthday wishes, and I get so many more. I mean, that's what I'm saying. And listen, y'all, Michelle right here, I don't really talk to her a whole lot, to be honest, but I tell you what, I give her a lot of respect. And, when she's into a business, she'll contact me, see if I'm doing that business, ask for the link right from the get-go. I help her out any way, form, or fashion I can. Doesn't mean we're going to do every business together. You know what I'm saying? But, that's what I'm saying. But she was a stranger. Over a period of time, I don't look at her as a stranger. That's how you're going to do with a lot of your people in your business. Some of these people are going to rise to the top, and they're going to mean a lot to you. And it's not just for a dollar value either. If Michelle, I'm just giving you a good example. Steph right here, y'all. I'm going to tell you, I don't know Steph very well. She got into a business. She's pointing in a little bit in a different direction but you know what? I don't care. I give her a lot of respect. I just messaged her earlier this morning. Why? Because I want to see her succeed. There's a bigger picture here. Okay? If we're all going down the same path and it's getting freedom, and Stephen is doing a different business, a different one than I'm doing, and I see her beside the road, I'm going to stop and help her. I don't care. It's not about a dollar bill from here and there. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot more to it than that. It's the bigger picture. I know some of y'all maybe not would do that right, or maybe you're not even at a point where you can do that right now. As far as trying to help somebody, and you haven't put enough applied action yet to know the answers to help somebody. I have no problem helping Miss Stephanie. I have no problem helping Michelle. Solomon, you know what? I give him a lot of respect. I also made him one of the moderators in my group. And yes, he's still fairly new at everything. But you know what I did that for? Because the guy applies action. He has got passion in everything he does. Yes, he looks a lot like me at the beginning. That's what I see in Solomon. And you know what? And it's not because I'm saying this, but I want you to know this also. It don't matter what nationality you are, what color you are, if you're old, if you're young, female, missing arms, missing limbs, your ears are missing. I don't care what it is. There's nothing that's going to keep you. It's going to be according to your belief. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. And there's no doubt in my mind, Solomon, Israel, he's going to have a lot of things in the future because I don't think he's going to quit. That's the honest truth. Whether he's in my business, I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I would tell people use your gut feeling. I give advice to people where I tell them, hey, look, y'all, do whatever you think is best for you. Use your gut feeling. Because to be honest, it's not what I'm thinking is the big deal. If you want to join me, great, man. I'm telling you, we're going to kill this business. But at the same time, if you don't, if it's your gut feeling, say, you know what, I just ain't feeling this business, I'm not going to give you any hard time, to be honest. I'm going to kill that business with or without you. I don't need this one person. I don't need that special Uncle Jimmy who's going to make it work for me. Now, I'm going to tell you something else too. I learned this in the restaurant business. It's great to have a leader in an organization. It's beautiful to have a great leader in an organization. But here's the problem, y'all. If you're relying everything on that great leader, then you don't have a real business. Do that in the restaurant business and see that person not show up for 2 weeks or something and see what happens. You have got to build a whole foundation. It's not based on one person, y'all. I'm going to go ahead and tell you that. And your online business is the exact same way. Why are strangers, and I call them strangers loosely because you don't know who they are at the beginning. Why are strangers going to be the ones who create your business, that creates your freedom? It's going to change your lifestyle. It's going to change your life because they've seen something that you've seen. You might have been the one that showed it to them. I hope so, to be honest. But that's the people that are going to get it. And they're going to go the other way. Now, I'm going to tell you one last thing, y'all. And I've said this in here. I didn't want to script everything right here. But I call friends and families in online business a pebble in 99% of the time. And this saying, think of it. It's not the mountain or the hills that get you. It's the pebble in your shoe. Now, y'all, I'm gonna tell you what. Maybe it's because I'm good at figuring things out, But as soon as I heard that saying, it's like, oh my God, man, there's no better description for friends and family and the struggles you may have in online business than that pebble in your shoe, y'all. Because the hill itself that you're looking for and you get ready to, that's not even the problem. Hell, half the time I look forward to the struggle. I don't mind the roadblocks. The roadblocks, y'all, to be honest, are going to weed out the weak people. It's going to have the people that believe in the business, and it's going to show leaders who they really are. I think roadblocks are good to some degree. They really are. And when I do hit a roadblock, do you know the second biggest time I've ever grown an online business is when the business hit a roadblock and everybody was whining and complaining about it. When I say everybody, everybody, you know what I did? I put my head down. I went around the roadblock and kept getting out there, and I grew the most. I had the second most, biggest I had grown in that business during the roadblock. I had no competition. Leaders were leaving, and they were taking their people with them. Half the leaders, y'all, this is what a leader will do. Y'all, I tell you what, I made $500,000 in this business, but I was wrong. This is a bad business. So here's the solution. Here's my new business. Jump in this. That's what I saw. That's not a leader. That's not a leader I want to be a part of. There's no organization I want to be part of either. So that's something to think about. I'm gonna go ahead and end this, y'all. I just want to let you know I'm getting pretty passionate about this business. I didn't say traffic hurricane earlier, but I know the potential. I know what it's going to do. I know what it does for people. I know my downline love it. I know they're excited about it. I know what I've got coming in the future. And my videos are getting better because I'm passionate about it. I know what's going to happen here. I look forward to it. I have got to take my little boy to a dentist appointment today. I was supposed to be in a webinar, and I'd give anything to be in a webinar. There's no way in heck they're going to be done with my little boy's teeth in an hour and 10 minutes, getting there and getting back, and him still having teeth in his mouth. So I'm not going to be a part of that. But maybe next week I'm hoping to be up there. Yo, if you're not in Traffic Hurricane, go ahead and sign up. It is right here. Hit the link. Power Lead Systems, y'all. I'm going to reword this button. I think it confuses people. This is Frank Calabro's. It's a share code for Power Lead Systems. If you need it, click right here. I'll make a little bit more clarification. That's what it's for. And it'll get you, help you get signups. It'll explain the business for you. Traffic Hurricane is a beast of a business. If you're not ready for Power Lead Systems, you need a way to get out to people. I've got a brand new page that I've created. I'm creating for my downline. That's not it. This is it. It's a simplified version. The reason I keep it a lot like mine is because it works. It just simply works, to be honest. It's going to be your Traffic Hurricane sign up, and it's going to go to a hard-coded page that has your name in it already. I give them a little bit of instructions here to keep them on path. That's going to be your Facebook account. It's going to go straight to you so they can get in touch with you if they need anything. And there's access to the Facebook group. There's access to me in case they need anything, but it will be going to them. There is no links here whatsoever form or fashion. It's going to take them to me. If you go active in my business, we're talking about buying ad packs, taking your business serious, starting to promote your businesses. I'll give you this just for coming into the business as a bonus. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you, there's no better way than Power Lead Systems, and I make good money with Power Lead Systems every week nonstop. And that's something you need to be thinking about. But if you need to focus right now at just one way, I am gonna help you get a way out so you can start promoting. And it's pretty much, it's not pretty much, just copying this page here and putting your content in there so you have some way to get out. Okay, so if you need anything, y'all, click the link down below, and I'd be tickled to help you out. Appreciate it.